Hey, it's Mia J, and I'm back, and I've got some stuff to share with you guys. First thing is, if you looked in the title or you're looking at my face now, you'll see that I have new glasses. I can finally see better than I used to, which is fantastic. All that aside, I had a pretty great sort of past couple of weeks. I know I haven't vlogged very recently, but I thought I'd share some of the stuff that's been going on. So last week, or 2 weeks ago just about, I saw Common come speak at our school, and it's really cool, and I can rhyme and I can rap just like him because he's a rapper. The good thing about hearing Common speak is Common is from Chicago, just like me. He's from the south side of Chicago, just like me. So it was really kind of cool to see somebody come up on stage who is from the same place as you are, you know, same background, and just being like, hey guys, I can make it, and so can you. It was really inspiring to hear him talk. He talked a lot about, well, his conversation was about being great, and it's basically not to be like it's the run-of-the-mills sort of speech that you hear every day, like, you know, you gotta be great, you gotta want what you want, you know, you gotta dream it, you gotta put faith and do what you want to do. If that sounds cohesive at all, but that's what he was talking about. Think of what you want, believe in it, and then put in all your effort to be great. But I'm not gonna say that this was like, oh, it's a hackneyed speech or anything, because it's something that you really just need to hear over and over again. Like, you are great, you're destined to be great, you can do it, and you have a bright future ahead of you. And I'm looking at you on the other side of the screen. You know, no matter how young or how old you are, you're still destined to be great, and you've done a no matter how old or how young you are, you're still destined to be great. You've still got a lot more stuff that can go on in your life, no matter, you know, what's been going on, what you think will be going on, what your fears are. Just believe. If you need to hear from one person besides Common, I'm here to tell you to believe. And it was pretty cool. Like I said, it wasn't a concert, but he did spit some freestyle for us.
Y'all, freestyle, check a 1, 2. It's common sense, yeah, I'm here in Mizzou. You know I speak, y'all, I speak hip-hop purely. I gotta give love to the University of Missouri. You know how it is. Common sense thinking faster. I should've got that car from Sandy from the plaza, but I'm a master, I came to blast her.
Speaking of which, speaking of seeing people and for free, it was pretty interesting that I saw Michael Sam on campus. The thing was, I was on my way to class, and I'm heading towards the quad, and all of a sudden I see like these group of guys and a group of cameras following these guys. I'm like, oh, it's probably just another journalism school project or media project, something like that, it's whatever. And then I get closer and I get closer and closer, and I'm like, that guy looks like he could be Michael Sam. I mean, you can't really mistake a guy, you know, big football player guy like that. And so I'm like, oh, that's pretty neat. So I kind of just step aside. I was gonna go to class, but then I was like, no, let me just observe, see what happens. So I sit down, and I just take this video. Right, yeah, they were filming something, and I didn't know what they were filming, and so I didn't want to go up to him and be like, oh, hi, you know, you're famous, let me have your autograph and stuff like that, because, I don't know, maybe it would have brought some authenticity to the whatever they were filming, but I was just like, I'm just gonna mind my own business. I do have a story. When I was walking, they were sort of like walking towards the way that I needed to be to get to my class, and I was like, well, do I wait for them to move, or should I just go? I was like, no, I'll just go because. And so I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna pass him. I should at least, like, you know, say hi or do something like that. So I'm walking past him, and he's over to my right, and I look up, and I just do, like, you know, a nice little smile, like, hello, friendly person. And he's just sort of, he looks, and he's like, well, he's not looking at me. He's sort of like looking off into the distance, as if my presence does not exist at all. And so I was like, wow, I got turned down for a hello by Michael Sam. So there's one story that you hear all week is how Mia got turned down saying hello to Michael Sam. thank you guys for listening to me. I just had a little bit of stuff to say. It's not a exuberant vlog or anything, but you know, I thought I'd just say hi, chat with you guys, make sure your week is going great, make sure your future is doing great. And if you get a chance to check out my last video, it was a really cute mockumentary about me being a dance student or dance competitor. And it was really funny, and it took me a lot of time to make it and to edit it and to actually get it to be like the feel of a documentary. And so I really hope you guys check that out if you haven't seen it. It's in 2 parts, so I'll link to part 2 because a lot of people have seen part 1, but they haven't seen part 2. So I'll list it down below and at the end of the video. And as always guys, if you like this video, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. It's good for your soul. And I'll see you next time. And if you don't give it your all, then why did you even think of the idea in the first place? Like, come on, it's dumb to do something that you don't want to do. Like, look at
Kevin Costner